pupils, it is time for cartography. Yay! Yay! Something like that, right? I was hoping there'd be applause, but I guess I couldn't hear applause even if you guys were applauding. This is a one-way communication sort of thing. So, today we are doing cartography, and I'm just going to chat for a moment while I open up all the appropriate maps. Some of you worried that I died in my sleep last night. No, actually quite fine, thank you. As we discussed, water is the key. Opening up our roleplay maps. Where are we looking? Well, before we do that, we should take a moment to figure out where we are going to be looking today. So let's go to realgoblins.com and then go to maps. And let's show the whole screen for you guys. So that way you can see what I'm talking about. Where is show windows? Oh, and the camera is tilted off somewhere crazy. Yay, and the camera's all fucked up here as well. Yay, let's just fix that. There we go. So, this is our world map. And here we're looking at the role play section of the world map. Let's zoom out a little bit. Whoop. We can go across the sea. For those of you that are up to date, we're not really over across the sea anymore, so let's not bother doing that. We do have this one section right here that's kind of been annoying me. It's just like blocked out. But on the other hand, that's really far away. Like this mountain range extends way up here, like that. So, you'd have to go around up this way, and there's not really a lot of incentive to do that. So this is kind of like a non-issue. Let's see, our other campaign that's over here that we're going to be playing tonight, they're still doing their Splash Mountain thing. So we don't really need to map out anything over here. Let's head over down to the misclicks and figure out what's going on over here. Misclicks now has this nice long bar. But again, I don't think we're going to be venturing outside of this area anytime soon for anybody. So it looks like we're at a point where nothing needs to get done. We don't need to map out anything in particular. The head is fine, thank you. And I am feeling fine today. I'm hungry because I haven't eaten yet, but I'm feeling fine. And I just don't really know where we're gonna go. So let's do... It's interesting that we always end up with these horizontal swashes, these horizontal swashes rather than vertical swashes. I find that to be interesting. Maybe we should add some vertical stuff to this. Maybe my instinct is to go down, but if we go up here far enough, we get to the fjords, and I'd like to map out the fjords. Not that it's important, not that anyone will ever get there anytime, probably, but I'm interested in mapping out the fjords, but my natural instinct is to just map south. So I think we're just going to follow my natural instinct. I think we're going to go south. Neil, are you following any TI3? I am not a big Dota guy. The Longborn Kingdom is far to the northeast. It's not that I've forgotten, it's that I was streaming last night and then I just woke up 15 minutes ago, maybe 20 minutes ago, so I legitimately haven't had time. I will probably get to them, I'd like to say later today, but in all honesty, I won't get to them till tomorrow, which is sad. But I will get to them, I promise. Yeah, if you guys want this map, I'm going to link it in chat. There's the map. Let's also take a look at .com/maps/worldmap.png. So here's our very rough, guys, this is a very rough map. Let's not think about it too much. There's a lot that hasn't been done. I really only focused on this area and this area down here. Let's see. So how far? We'd have to go, if maps are currently about here, we'd have to actually go quite a bit before we even hit the fjords. And going south, we have kind of some, we get the muck marsh down there. Interesting, interesting. And then we get the volcanoes. So I kind of would like to fill in this area because in theory, like I'd really like to be able to connect these two lands. I think that would be super cool. But on the other hand, I do like the fjords up here. And it'd be nice to get somewhere, to go somewhere that also has cold involved. You know, it'd be nice if we could get up here and do some wintry shit. Because then whatever we map out, we could use for one shots and we could do some cool wintry shit up there. All right, I think we're going to go north. I think we're going to go north. And to go north, we're going to start by filling in this section. So that means right here, which should be 2, 2. If this is 0, 0. It's freaking. Here, we're going to fix this. This always drives me crazy. There we go. You're going to position on the right side, not on the left side. Thank you. Excellent. All right, so if this is 0, 0, then this is 1, 0, 2, 0, 2, 1, 2, 2. So we need to fill out 2, 2. Okay. Filling out 2, 2. No, that's not what we want. And let's go back to the actual cartography. Oh, someone made me a sick cartography overlay last night. Didn't they? Didn't they? Hold on. I thought I saw someone making a cartography overlay for me somewhere. Cartography overlay, yeah. How did this work? Yeah, I think we're going to use, I like it. I think I like it a little bit better than what we got right now. My webcam here is fucked up too. It's like the webcam all of a sudden changed resolution on me, or changed aspect ratio. Okay, so we're actually going to do this. I don't want the JPEG, I want the PSD. Yes, give me the PSD. And save. And close. And close. And close. And go to the desktop. And we're just going to open up cartography, cartography map, cartography map. Come on, cartography map. Cartography.psd. It's fine. We do, however, need to change from SC2 ratings to that's so terrible. What font is this? Helvetica? I'm missing Helvetica? Seriously? How can I be missing Helvetica? That's a web font. Apparently I'm missing Helvetica. Alright, it's fine. We can do Myriad Pro. I'm a fan of Myriad Pro. And then we're going to have to go. I know this isn't exactly a cartography, but this is getting into the cartography. So let's just say. All right. And then we'll open OBS and we will change this to cartography new. And we need to resize it apparently, because it is way too big. Oh, and unfortunately it is done in 16 by 9 instead of 16 by 10, so it will not fit. Wah, wah, wah. That is most unfortunate. All right, we're sticking with our current overlay. Okay, so let's go back to what we were actually supposed to be doing. Let's also change this for 1 second while I navigate through file systems. All right, so we should look at 2, 3, no, 3, 2, because we want to do 2, 2. So if we look at 3, 2, where are these negatives? Give me positives. 3, 2, here we go. We can just go 1 over to the left. Interesting. Oh, that's right, because it wasn't, the Photoshop capture was all fucked up. It was doing monitor instead of, it wouldn't do window. That's right. Yeah. God, that's so frustrating. Yeah, look at this. It's not capturing the actual window that I want. That's the most frustrating thing in the world. Can't believe it. It used to work. Then I updated OBS and it stopped working. So that's why you never update your software, guys. Ever, ever, ever. I mean, unless it's going to kill you if you don't. But screw updating software. So here we are. Lake Tasia and the Elder Grove. And if we look back at our world map and zoom in, we can see that we need to, we've got these mountains and there's not much to the south. So let's do this. Save view as 2, 2. Saving, 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 something, something, saving. And let's duplicate everything. Convert to smart object for the duplicated things. All right. And let's temporarily turn it off. Let's erase these. Whoa, whoa, no. Thank you. All right, and now as we clear all these layers, excellent. This layer should just be gone. We can turn this on, and we can turn it down to blending options, 50% opacity, and we can edit, transform, flip horizontal. It's so weird that there's so much crap off to the edge like this. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. Okay, because what? Here we go. Here's the end. I hate that this lags. I really hate that. It never used to lag. It's only lagging because we're doing freaking monitor capture. We have to do monitor capture. It's also lagging because we're doing monitor capture with Windows Arrow theme, but we need Windows Arrow theme for other things we're doing. So, yeah. Most unfortunate situation, ladies and gentlemen. Let's also open up our palette. And grab our handy dandy, whatchamacallit. And let's go down to our road layer. conveniently enough, we only have one speck of road coming in. Because we're only looking at the right edge, we're not looking at anything else. And this road barely dodges the right edge. Thank God. And this one's coming, but now we need to invert the angle. We don't want to go back up. We want to keep going in that same direction. So we kind of want to go down. So we got ours a little too high. There we go. Ish, right? We just do that. There we go. So that's our road. What else do we need to do over here? We got hills that we need to build. Where's our hill stamp? We'll come down here and we will, yeah, that's perfect. We'll fill in the hills that come all the way down to here. Maybe not that much. There we go. Perfect. And then we have nothing else on the right side that we need to worry about. So we're going to zoom back out and we're going to scroll to the top. We're going to delete this layer because we don't need that anymore. Then we're going to open 2,1. No. RollPlay. 2,1. Yes. And we're going to select all. No. We're going to select all layers. We're going to merge them. We're going to copy them. I'm going to close this window and not save. Come back. CS4 has stopped working. CS4 has stopped working. Misclicks is in the same world. No, I don't want to close program. No. Damn it. Stupid Photoshop. All right, is this the 16 by 10? All right, let's see if we can't change this to Cartography 16 by 10. 16 by 10. Edit scene, reduce size. Yay, 16 by 10, it fits. Sweet. Thank you, sir. I greatly appreciate it, sir or ma'am, I guess. Sir or ma'am. Okay, so let's do this again. Now we want to hide my file structure. For no particular reason. I've shown it on screen plenty of times before, but we're trying to be a little bit more responsible. Says the guy who just took a bunch of shots on stream last night. RollPlay. Where were we? 3,2. No, we wanted 2,3. Shit, I don't think we even saved it anywhere. No, yeah, we wanted 2,2. 2,2. Yeah. Which should currently be looking like 3,2. Yeah. Most unfortunate. We're going to have to redo everything we just did. It's fine, though. It's fine, everybody. It is fine. So let's bring back Cartography. And we're going to merge all these layers again. Well, we're going to duplicate first. Duplicate. Okay. Convert to smart object. Blending opacity, 50%. And now we're going to delete these city names. Boop. And now we're just going to delete some of these. Let's make sure that there's nothing else left. We didn't delete the road layer. Okay, cool. Now this gets edit, transform, flip horizontal. It's got all this weird shit sticking off the edge of it. There we go. Now you're aligned properly. And now from my curiosity, if I were to move this road layer up, okay, we do have random shit over here. Aha. Empty, excellent. Okay, now we'll turn you back on. Now we will return to our road layer, deleting layer 2, road layer, excellent. We're gonna zoom in, whoop, oh, not that much, not that much, kids. Be careful with your zoom ins. You might zoom in too much. And then we kind of build ourselves a road that comes out. And then we're gonna go over here with our hills. And we're gonna do hills. And we fill in this area. Yay. And now we can get rid of this layer because we don't need it anymore. Zoom back out. And save. Important thing here, saving. Always save your work. Now we're going to open 2, 1. We're going to copy, duplicate layers, convert to smart object, copy it, move it over here, paste it, come over here, close it, do not save it. Excellent, and we did not crash this time, thank God. Now, this layer should really be in its own spot. There we go. Blending options, 50%, edit, transform vertically. Now we need to look down here at our mountain layer. Got to get our lasso tool. But first we should zoom in a smidgen, or 2 smidgens. I prefer to zoom in 2 smidgens. Now we need to draw where our mountain goes. Oops. So to me it looks like it's starting here. Actually coming in at a bit more of an angle. Alright, and that's fine. We'll come over here and we just need to... This guy's coming in at a crazy angle, right? Something like that. Excellent. Blending options, 100%. What's going on? 100. Thank you. That way I can steal your color and get rid of you. And then plop your color in the mountains. Let's zoom back out a bit. Okay, so now we can get rid of this layer up here. And we'll play with our mountain layer a little bit, because clearly that's not what the mountain should look like. The mountain actually extends quite a bit. Let's take a look at our world map again. Okay, yeah, so the mountain definitely goes up like that. In fact, I don't know what the fuck this road is doing here. This mountain goes right up this way. In fact, this mountain gets way too skinny here. This should be fatter. Whatever, we'll kind of blob it and then blob it out and blob it out over here. Okay, so you're kind of blobbing in, and then you're coming back out like this. And that's good enough for you over here. Well, we like to do this in steps. No, God, go to the mountain layer, you bastard. Okay, we also... There we go. Let's grab our lasso again. Mountains here kind of go like this. See, mountains are weird. I always end up adding them in increments like this, instead rather than all at once. Unless we zoom out, then we could get all at once. There we go. And now I think our mountains should be done. Right? Yeah. Looks like a good mountain range to me. Save. Damn it, I can't believe I deleted the other thing. I needed to know where the mountains and hills and forests and shit were. Okay, so hills fill up the right side, forest fills up the left side, and then we have just a smidgen of hill here. In fact, these are the old hills. These are the hills we don't want. So I think, right? No, these are the new hills. These hills are great. Sweet. So we're going to do this one more time. We're going to duplicate. Okay. We're going to convert to smart object, copy, paste, deselect, delete, close, no. Over here, we're going to take you up to the top, to the top, to the top. Blending options, 50%. Edit, transform, flip vertical. Cool. Now we're going to come back down to our hill layer. And clearly we hill in on the side. We don't hill in very much over here though. Yeah, just like that. And then forest on the left, hills on the right. Cool, now we can delete this layer again. And let's switch our hills to our forests. And let's go down to our forest layer. Were you guys in the right layer? Yeah, you guys were in the right layer, excellent. Wait a minute, what? Oh shit, we have a slight problem. Okay, we'll fix it. We'll fix it by doing this. Shit, we need to be in the hill there. There we go. Now the hill is barely there. Excellent. Now let's go back to our forest layer. Forest over here. Move this over. Boop, 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 boop. Forest. Done. Well, this entire valley is forested, so we'll just cover you all in forests. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Now we're going to grab our hills and go to hills and just hill over here along the edge of the mountain. And over here. Oops, that was a little much. Along the edge of this mountain. These hills will connect. And then they'll die out over here. It becomes a sheer cliff again. Don't like that. There we go. I like that much better. So let's zoom out. Okay, good, good. Now let's go back to our road. Now we have this road that we don't know where it's from and we don't know where it's going, but it's a road. So where do you go, Mr. Road? You came from up here. I guess you're just coming on over here and then back up. Why is it doing this loop? It shouldn't do a loop. That's dumb. It should dead end. It should come over here and fork. Oops. And fork. No, I don't like that either. Why do we have a road over here, guys? Through the mountain? No. Interesting concept, but no. There are no dwarves in this region. Well, this is not a dwarven mountain, so... Hmm. Hmm. Okay. Crap. I think I might have missed something somewhere. There are just too many balls in the air, guys. Too many balls in the air. Interesting. Well, it looks like one of our people for one-shots and our runner-up for one-shots both bailed and failed. Whatever. We'll fix that tomorrow. I'll find a new person for one-shots for tomorrow, but it looks like we have 2 no-shows, which is okay. It's okay. I should make a bigger note of mentioning the times that this show happens, I guess. We'll figure out what we're doing there. So this road, I don't want you to go through the mountains. Why are you even coming up to the mountain? In fact, let's just cut part of this road out. I don't know, what are we doing with this? I can't decide what I want to do with this road. Usually it's not a big deal. Maybe it's because I haven't eaten all day. Maybe my brain is not functioning due to lack of something. Okay. You're just going straight to the freaking mountain. And are there any towns on the way? Let's look at the world map. If there were towns here, you would expect them to have a road that leads to the lake. Right? Wouldn't you? So this road comes comes down into the mountain. To what end? Guys, I can't figure this out. I was thinking about some sort of like temple or monastery or something over here, but then my question is, well, would there be roads on the or towns on the way to this? Or maybe it's like this, way the fuck out of the way over here, and there's nothing nearby, and it's like this trek to get there. That might be cool. I think some epic monument or temple or blobbity blobbity blah blah blah. Nina, you can't hang out with me right now. I'm doing a show. Freaking cat. Sisted in. She literally crawled underneath the blankets and like sat on my stomach for hours last night while I was sleeping. I don't know why. Like, not like on the outside, like underneath the blanket, so she was completely and utterly covered. I don't understand this cat. freaking strange animal. Okay, some sort of fancy monastery thingy. And I don't think there's anything else over here. Yeah, and we're not filling in anything on the inside. No, Nina. No, 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 down. So I don't think we need to fill in anything on the right side because we haven't filled in anything on this side of the mountain range anywhere else. And we're kind of leaving it for when shit goes down and we go over there. So we're going to leave that blank. I just don't really want to deal with that side of the mountain range right now. Yeah. Great. So now let's do... So we did that square. Now we need to do this square. And then this one. And then this one. Excuse me. I feel like we should start with this one because this road probably goes over here somewhere and then up. On the other hand, we just stopped with the road here. Well, no, this one actually has some details. So we should do this one in for realsies, at least half of it for realsies. These two, we can just fill in the terrain. We don't have to fill in roads and towns and shit. Yeah. So why don't we change save you also as 1,2. Vote not 10, just 1. And why don't we just erase everything? Cities, monuments, ruins. Not sure if I was done. Everything has been erased. Where's my mouse? Mouse, 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 mouse. And we're going to grab our forest tool. And we're going to go into our forest layer. And we're just going to go forest. Forest, good, forest. Forest. Excellent. Let's look over here. Yep. Oh, that little bottom part doesn't have a forest. Okay, that's cool. We can go boop, boop, boop. Although I should really figure out where exactly that is. So 1,1. Is this new forest or old forest? That's old forest. Let's delete you. Let's open 1,1. Where's 1,1 for realsies? We're just going to delete all of the forest here. And we're going to fill it in with new forest. Yes. For those of you that don't know, we changed our mechanism for layering things a while ago. And we're also going to have to delete our hills. Add new hill. Well, in fact, why don't we just do this? Why don't we make a new layer? We'll change its name to hill in a bit. I want to make sure we get the right coverage of the hills. There we go. We gotta get the right coverage over here. There we go. Cool. Now these layers can just come together. Oops. So are we up here? Maybe I should be using a slightly smaller hill palette or hill stamp. Cool. Now we can delete that layer and turn on those layers. Now it looks pretty again. And you can go away and you can become layer properties, hills. Sweet, now you look better. And up here, fine, you know what? We don't even have to do everything. We just have to do the forest layer. That's all that really matters. So we're going to copy. We're going to paste. Blending options, 50%. Image, rotate, no, edit, transform, flip horizontally. Flip vertically, I mean, flip vertically. Flip vertically. Shit. No, get rid of this layer. All right, we need to actually merge this layer and this layer together. Now edit, free transform, flip vertically. No, go all the way up to the top. Okay. Turn on this forest layer. Yeah, you need to erase a whole bunch of stuff. No, erase all of this stuff. Okay. And if we're going to do this, then we need to grab our forest. And we need to zoom in a little bit over here. Okay. So it looks to me like our forest is kind of doing a thing. It's kind of here, then coming up like that. Okay, we can get rid of you. So that's what our forest looks like. And let's go back to the world map. Okay, cool. So we haven't. Okay. This is forested. So we can kind of do whatever we want. All right, we can do whatever we want with our forest there. So why don't we just fill it in like this? Kind of do some of that, some of this over here. Let's leave like a weird empty swath in the middle because it makes it look more interesting than if it was solid forest. I think you should also kind of, you're still swathing over here. Yeah. And I think this should actually fill in on the side. Like that. And we're even going to throw in like a whatchamacallit, one of these. And we'll leave it unnamed for now. Damn it. Nope, 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 nope. Okay, now we can just do this. Yay. And solid at the top. You know, if you're going to do this, you should be surrounded by this. Why am I... How the fuck is that happening? What is going on here? Okay, let's back up. Let's back out. Something clearly fucked up somewhere. Okay, now let's grab the actual color. I think I just missed the color that I was grabbing. Okay, now if we pattern over this, good. Now we don't see anything. Cool, cool, cool. So this goes here, and down, and through, and like that, and over and back. Cool. Awesome. And now we reforest that sector. And actually this whole sector over here too, because this should be surrounded, not out in the middle of nowhere. But then to give ourselves that still interesting woodsy feeling, why don't we bring you in more like that and do one of these. I don't like this at all. I think this is terrible and crappy. I hate this with a passion. Not really passion. Kind of like, what's a little bit less than passion? I hate this with a hobby, you know? With a hobby. That's perfect. It's exactly how much I hate this. It's like, oh, I'll get around to hating that later. I really want to get to it, but there's this other thing that I really should do. So, hating it with a hobby. As a hobby? As a hobby. But with a passion is great. So, I would like with a something that's a little less than passion. No, I wasn't reading chat very much. I'm sorry. I should be. David Tennant is a sellout? Matt Smith has got the bow tie? Whoa, 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 whoa. David Tennant was a sellout? You tell me what you mean by that. You need to thank you for the cartography overlay, but you need to clarify your actions or your words right there, buddy. Hitting it with the to-do list, maybe. Camper flump. Why is David Tennant a sellout? Ugh. Because he did an ad with Virgin Media, he is a sellout? Really? My God, the man is trying to make a living, and you call him a sellout? Okay. I'm pretty content with this now. I'd like to do something a little more interesting with it. But you know what? The more interesting things will come as we develop this region. As I mentioned before, we're not really developing this region, we're just slightly developing this region. So, yay. Close you. And now we're going to save you as 0, 2. I should really get some food in my system. Okay, we've been at this for just about an hour now. I'm going to take a short break while I go throw a bagel in the not microwave. You don't microwave bagels in the toaster oven. I'm going to throw a bagel in the toaster oven and make some scrambled eggs real quick. We'll be back in about 5 minutes. Is that okay, guys? Will you hate me if I leave for 5 minutes? All right. In the meantime, I will give you guys something interesting to look at, so it's not just, you know, not just a blank screen. Okay, ready? There you go. Here's something interesting to look at while I go away for 5 seconds. All right? 5 minutes. Okay, chat, I am back. Just give me a moment to actually finish my food. Okay, and we're back. I still have a little food here. All right, let's do this. So, I feel so much better now. Even just this little bite of food to me is making a world of difference, kids. World of difference. So let's go back to this map. Whoop. So now we're working on this panel right here. Okay. And for this panel, we need, well, we just mostly have these hills and forests. So it's cool. So we're going to duplicate layer. We're going to delete this layer. We don't need that anymore. Blending opacity 50%. This layer we can basically, well, we'll leave it for just a moment. While this one gets transformed horizontally. Yeah. Okay. Then over here, we need to understand that this is blobby, blobby. Whoa, no, no, no. There we go. Blobby, blobby. Excellent. So the rest of you is forest. Sweet. Excellent. Now we need to work on the bottom layer. So we need to open 0, 1. But we want to open the PSD, not the JPEG. Sweet. Now one of the things that we need to do here is to fix the forest layer here, because as we saw before, we are using a different type of forest layer now. We want our forest to come down and do this stuff. Let's come up here and almost do that, but not quite. Which come down through here and up here and over, down and up and through, and then all this shit in between. All right, so we'll fill in these gaps because these gaps don't need to be here. Cool. And then we'll also just fill in the top, down the side, and back through. I know the dots are a little bit weird to look at. I know. We're just going to make a slight eraser up in here. Sweet. Now we can get rid of this layer. And now we have to do another layer called hills. No. Let's get rid of our forest layer, throw up our hill layer, flip this guy to this, and then we're just going to kind of follow the edge here. Down like that, and over, up all along the edge, up like that, up through like that. There we go. Hills are so much easier to do. Yeah, the dots are freaky to look at. Okay, then we're also coming down like that, and over, and through, and over. Cool. So we can get rid of this hill layer, and just fill in all this space. Yay! Oops. Uh-oh. Oh, shit. Okay, so there is a road that is missing, but it's just a single section of road, so it's fine. We can fix that. Can't we? Oh, that's that whole freaking section that is messed up down here. Yeah, this whole region is messed up to hell. Okay, so in fact, we can fix this fuck up a little bit. This needs to be 10. Okay, so you actually want to come here and then up through into here. All right, that'll help a little bit. This whole intersection drives me crazy. Look how badly this intersection is done. So what we've done is we've just moved this road up a little bit so it'll fit here better. And then we just need to move this road over a little bit and this water. You know, it might have been easier just to redo this middle piece rather than the side pieces. but we're going to redo the side pieces because we're here, and it means, yeah, where's our, why the hell are the rivers done in the road layer? Clearly somebody fucked this up. Okay. Who would have fucked this up? I don't know. Certainly not my fault. Where is it supposed to come out? It comes out below. Okay. You are now lakes and river. Lakes and water. Oops. Lakes and water is supposed to go down here. There we go. Get rid of the hill layer. I think this forest needs to be a little less forested. There we go. Like that. Logs Home has mined out the forests. And lastly, we need to fix this road now. No. We need to get the road color and fix this road. There we go. Yay! Now, back to what we were originally going to do with this layer, okay? Because remember, we're actually working on this layer. We just got slightly distracted for a moment. Duplicate your layers, convert to smart object, copy the shit out of it, paste it over here, come back, disable, delete, save. You are good. We're going to close you. Ah, that felt good. That felt good. Now over here, that's what we're doing. We are giving it 50% image. No, edit, transform, vertical. Not layer properties, blending options, 50%. Excellent. So, hills. And they're kind of going at this angle. Yeah. Okay. So kind of going at this angle like that. And like that. And it looks like we have a pretty solid forest on the bottom. Let's do our forest stuff. Hmm. Hmm. Okay, now we can get rid of this. We'll carve out that a little bit more. Yeah. Okay, doodling in our hills and looking at chat, Control T, right click, transform, okay? Has anyone ever circumnavigated Solemn? I don't know. Sure, why not? Yes, everything that I do is off of 16 by 10. Everything I do. Because it's the better resolution. Okay, and over here, we grab our forest layer again, go back to forest, bump up the size, and we're just gonna swaths of forest. Okay, and let's go back to our hills. Let's something like that, and then erase down like that. Yeah, because I don't want that shit over there. Bigger eraser. There we go. Cool. Again, when we can fill in the details here at a later date. Though I don't know why we aren't doing it now, but we'll just do it at a later date. (800p) is this 16 by 10 version of 720p. So it's a little higher resolution, clearly. You should be over here. Excellent. Okay, I'm pretty pleased with this. All right, we're actually going to go File, Automate. Oh, we should close you first. File, Automate, Batch, Map Save. Right? No. Cancel. How do I stop this? Stop. No, we definitely have to stop that. Here's the reason why. We have to get rid of the PNGs, otherwise it will open the PNGs and try and do shit on them. And we just wanted to do it on the PSDs. There we go. Excellent. Now we can come back here and go File, Automate, Batch, Map Save from here. Okay. Now if we open this up, we should see PNGs, JPEGs, and JPEGs being developed. Sweet. Everything is working like it's supposed to, exactly like it's supposed to. So while all of these things save and blah 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 blah, chat. Let's have a quick chat. Hey Neil, how many cities and towns do you figure Solemn has? I have no fucking idea. No idea. I haven't even mapped out the whole world. I've got that rough sketch, and then I mean, you could do some math and be like, well, if you look at the current lands, there's X towns per, square mile, and you might be able to make like a something based on that, but I really don't know because the world map could be bigger, it could be smaller. I might change it drastically. I might you know, there might be regions where I've decided there shouldn't be anything here. There should be like a wasteland. And there could be huge regions that are like wastelands or huge regions that are super populated, you know, or both, which might cancel each other out. So it's difficult for me to say. I couldn't say. um, did you ever find out what happened to my brother last night? Yeah, he texted me saying he's fine. My dad's being overdramatic. And I think it's just that my brother borrowed my dad's car because my brother's visiting my dad down in our hometown, and so I think he borrowed his car to go out and like didn't come home that night with the car. And my dad's like, "Holy crap, where's Scott? Did something happen to him?" And Scott's like, "No, I didn't come home. And I didn't tell him I wasn't coming home." Being a non-communicative, irresponsible son, and then my dad got worried, so everything's fine. Did you try to convert some brush you use in patterns so you could just shift backspace to fill the areas with patterns like your forward? I don't understand what that means. Um, the birthday party was fine. Turns out it wasn't actually a birthday party. It was just a party, uh, which was kind of embarrassing because I should have was like, "Hey, happy birthday, Bryant." He was like, "It's not my birthday," and I was like, "Oh." Mafia is Wednesday nights at 6 o'clock Pacific time. Um, I guess we're just waiting for these things to finish. Okay. La la la. Hi, chat. There are a great many words that are banned. Sent you a Skype message. My character background for the new D&D I'm playing with. I want some feedback. Your character background. Wonk. Oh my god, it's so long. I can't read that right now. I'll give you some feedback later. That's way too long, dude. We'll deal with it another time. Can I resize my... Oh yeah, how the hell did that get all fucked up? There we go. Camera resize. Sorry about that. Neil gives feedback. You lose 100 energy and HP. I like it. I like it. Okay. Cool. These are all done. So let's quickly shift to something else while I do some more file stuff. And then we can look at the map on the interwebs. I'm going to come over here, go here, go here, go here. Do this. Delete. Yes. Paste. Damn it. I guess I should create new folders then. Folder thumb225. New folder thumb450. Okay, establish connection to the server. Whoa, that's the wrong server. That's the right server. Here we go. D&D, D&D, maps, 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 boats, boats, boats. Overwrite of, just overwrite. Okay, overwriting all the images as we upload. And we can move this over here and open these windows again, and we can come back here and throw this back to actual cartography. Sweet. In the meantime, these images are uploading. We are about a third of the way done with the image uploads. Neil, you press Shift Backspace, then select the pattern. You can fill some areas with the pattern, with a pre-build pattern image, so you can create a pattern of your little green dots to fill the area faster. Okay, cool. Neil, how on earth did you get the map thing to work? Like, did you do all the coding or what? So the first iteration of the map, I did all the coding. And then this amazing guy called Untitled Q came along and he's like, hey, I saw the map thing you did and I want to make it better. So here you go. And then he made it fucking awesome. Like all I had was this thing where you could hit like left or right or up or down and it would move and you could see the map and you'd have to like use the arrow keys to move around. And it was a little bit slower and a little bit bulkier. And then he came along and did the amazing thing that you see before you now. I know nothing about this guy. His name is Untitled Q, and he's not wanted any credit or anything for it. So he's a fucking badass. That's all I have to say. Okay, all the files are properly transferred. Let's just look at let's see the window. Excellent. Why? Okay, and let's refresh the shit out of this. There we go. That's pretty nice. There we go. I like that. That turned out pretty good, wouldn't you say? No? Why do we still have small dots here? Didn't we fix that? Something's wrong. Yeah, we go big dots to small dots, and these are small dots. I guess it's just cached or something. Settings, advanced, clear browsing history, empty the cache since the beginning of time. There we go. This looks better. We were running into a hill issue right here, which existed beforehand, and I think I just ended up duplicating the hill issue when we transferred. And this should be a little bit lighter, but you know what? Those are fairly minor issues, I think. Oh, this looks really bad though, right here. This looks awful. We should fix this. We should fix that, guys. So let's open. God, what are you? You are. Go away. You are 1-2. Okay. You know, I take it back. It'd be easier if we could just do this one layer and fix it, make this more solid rather than less solid. Yeah, and then make the hills come a little higher. So let's actually go 1-1 and find our forest layer. Okay, so now all we got to do is make these things more solid. Right? Yeah. Okay, and then over here we need to make the hills go up by what? They need to go up by, this needs to be full, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 full ones beyond that. Shit. Okay, now we're good. So you need to be full, and then we got 1, 2, 3, 4 full ones, and then 1 shady one. 4 full and 1 shady. Perfect. We'll make you come out like that. There we go. And how do we look on the other side? Pretty. I can't even see where this one ends and the other begins. Beautiful. Well, there's some light foresting issues in here, but those are okay. I like it. I like it. It's interesting how we've developed this weird swath of hills that comes this way. It is interesting. Anyway, let's head on back to cartography. We're not going to re-export everything. That'd just be a pain in the ass. We'll do that another time. Actually, no, we need to head back here. So this is the layer that's left. This is the missing spot. So that is -1, comma 2. And we know from the right side it's all forest. The left side is going to be the complicated one, and a little bit of the bottom side. So let's open -2, comma 2, and let's open -1, comma 1. So -2, comma 2, and -1, comma 1. And yes, for those of you that haven't seen it yet, this is Gumby that we're seeing here. If we ignore this part down here, we've got Gumby. Look, eyes, mouth, totally. It's totally Gumby. Didn't realize that until now. Whoa, there are ridiculous things going on in chat. So, so you're going to be 1, comma. Well, wait a minute. What do we have you open? We want -1, comma 1. Cool. So we're going to save you as -1, comma 2. Now we're going to duplicate layers, convert to smart object, edit, transform, vertical, flippy-do, blending options 50%, and then we're going to erase all the other stuff that was around. I'm so glad I had that food. I feel so much better. Excellent. Okay, so now down here, solid forest, but we also need to figure out what's going on with the shipwright wood. I think it's just one of these, like, oops, that's not the right angle. It should be something like, there we go. And let's grab the solid green from the middle. Whoa, not ruins. I'm sorry. You need to be on the forest layer. Is that really what we want to do, though? Do we just want to make it go like blob on the? I think just a blob on the top is actually how it should end. I don't think it needs to go up any higher. Okay, let's get down here in this region. Make sure that, yeah. Okay, and let's come over here. You also need to come out just a little bit more. Perfect. And then other than that, you're completely forested on the bottom, and you have no roads coming up from the bottom, which is sweet. That makes this easy. Now, well, ooh, doing this. Now here we need to copy. Guess we don't need to do those layers. Copy to here. Duplicate. Convert to smart object. Copy. Paste. Okay, and you're going to go 50%. Edit. Transform. Flip horizontal. All right. Now we need to grab ourselves a road layer. And you, my friend, are coming out like, damn it, wrong layer. Something like that, right? Yeah. And then what else are you doing? You've got forest on the bottom, but not much. Okay. So let's forest down here. Let's actually flip back to this. Why are you... Oh, that forest is fucked up. That's not right. That's really fucked up. Never, no dots should ever be cut off halfway. Oh, that's not true. They're totally cut off halfway on the bottom. That's fine. Yeah, so we can just go up like that. That's fine. So we can just go up like this. Okay, and then we also have no forest for a while. In fact, no forest at all on the left side, okay? It's fine. And then we're gonna go hills. Hills. And it looks like this is swathing outward. That's it. And you can just kind of swath and die. Okay. So let's go back to our forest layer, make sure we get our bottom forest done. And our right side is all forest. Excellent. So, And I'm actually not a fan of these hills. I think we should erase. There we go. A little bit out of there, a little bit out of here. Not so much. Maybe we should bulge on the bottom. Yay! All right, those hills look just a smidgen better. Now our forests. Forests can go do this stuff. More importantly, this road. This road is the big question here. What are we doing with this road? I want it to fork. So what's going on the road? He's coming up. Whoop. No. No. Damn it, I guess I'm too zoomed out. Here we go. Whoops. Do we want to do anything else with this road? Because now it just kind of goes up with a loop here, which is kind of interesting, whatever. But should there also be a road that comes up this way? I think there should. I think there should also be a road that goes like that. Excellent. Now let's build some cities. Oops. Nope, 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 nope. Bippity, boppity, boo. Okay, so now we need to name some cities, right? I almost feel like we should have a road coming south. No, but this will meet up with that. It's over there. It'll be fine. Oh no, we need to add one more town, one more small town right here. Cool. So everyone's favorite part of the show, it's name that city. Neil, if you're adding roads during the campaign, the party should be able to kill your people if they so choose. I don't know what you mean by kill my people. The party does kill people all the time. All right, guys. Real names only. Good names. Don't steal anything from other fantasy or literature or other series. Give me original names, okay? I like Easter Bridge, but there's no bridge here. So we can do Veckel, and we can do Orsa, and someone's going to time out Crowbar HB. I'll do that. 30-second timeout Crowbar HB. You know exactly why, don't even pretend. Furking. Sounds too much like fucking. Can't do furking. Vilean. Raver Road. I don't know if I can. Well, it's Rave Road. I can't do Rave Road. I'm not gonna do Turncoat. Nor Solith. Like Norsolith. And Balsta. And Gulpia. And Tregard. Bismal. I don't know. I don't want to do Bismal. I'm not gonna do Alps. Clean Whistle. I don't know. Scorpius. East. East is not a city name. I'm sorry. North Park. And down here we have Hobtil and Fenda and Corhollow and Landcliffe. Landcliffe? Yeah, we'll stick with Landcliffe. It's kind of a strange name. Banwick. And we're going to time out this guy, whatever you are. It's so freaking complicated. Timeout Siukapa for 2 minutes. And Bilton and Triest and Iron Pen and Juno Eater and Chow. No, I'm not gonna do Chow, but we can do Shady Vale. It's the nursing home of the world. And lastly, we will do looking for a good one for the last one. Redwood. I like Redwood. Copy layer style. Paste layer styles. Damn it. Fortunately, Redwood just barely won't fit above it. So we'll have to put it to the side, which is going to look really fucking awkward on the map because everything else is above. Where's Norcilis? Villain. Orsa. Where's Eater? And where's Shadyvale? You go down a little bit. You go down a little bit. Gulpia, you go down a little bit. Balsta. Cool. Now that this one is done, and it is now 4 o'clock. So we're going to switch out of cartography and we're going to go into behind the screen because we have some stuff to do for the campaign today. And for those of you that are unfamiliar with behind the screen, stick around and you'll find out. I'm going to take down the stream for a moment and then bring it right back up. Okay? See you guys in just a moment.